Welcome to the first episode of Dark Side of the Mind. Our journey begins with an exploration into the early life of Adolf Hitler, a name that echoes throughout history as a symbol of tyranny and terror. Born in Austria in 1889, Hitler's initial years were marked by hardship and a burning ambition to transcend his humble beginnings. This ambition led him to relocate to Germany in 1913, where his experiences as a soldier in the First World War would profoundly shape his worldview. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, left Germany humiliated and impoverished, providing fertile soil for Hitler's radical ideologies. Capitalizing on the nation's discontent, he joined the nascent German Workers' Party, swiftly rising to leadership and morphing it into the infamous Nazi Party. Amidst the chaos and desperation of the 1920s and early 30s, Hitler's promises of revival resonated with many. Then, in 1933, his moment arrived. Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany. With absolute power, Hitler began reshaping Germany. His dream of a pure German state, free from what he saw as the corruption of inferior races and ideologies, was about to become a nightmare for millions. Hitler's rise to power was a perfect storm of circumstance, ambition, and chilling charisma. In the wake of World War I, Germany was a nation on its knees, burdened by guilt and punitive reparations. The atmosphere was ripe for change, and Hitler, with his fiery speeches and promises of a return to greatness, seemed to have the answers. The Nazi Party, under Hitler's leadership, exploited the despair of the German people. They promised jobs, restored pride, and a scapegoat for their problems: the Jews. Propaganda played a crucial role in Hitler's rise, with Joseph Goebbels masterminding a sophisticated campaign that sold the Nazi vision to a desperate population. Once in power, Hitler moved quickly to consolidate his position. He played on the fears of his people, stoking the fires of anti-Semitism and using the infamous Reichstag fire to suppress political opposition. Hitler's Enabling Act of 1933 gave him the power to enact laws without the involvement of the Reichstag, effectively making him a dictator. The policies of Hitler's regime had far-reaching and devastating effects. The Nuremberg Laws of 1935 stripped Jews of their rights and paved the way for the Holocaust, the systematic murder of 6 million Jews. Hitler's aggressive foreign policies and expansionist ideology led to the outbreak of World War II. The war would prove to be the ultimate test of Hitler's leadership. His initial successes were overshadowed by strategic mistakes that would lead to Germany's downfall. By 1945, his dream of a 1,000-year Reich lay in ruins, a conflict that would engulf the world and claim millions of lives. World War II was the deadliest conflict in human history, a testament to the destructive power of hate and the cost of unchecked ambition. Hitler's rise and fall serve as a stark reminder of the dark side of the human mind and the terrifying potential of a single charismatic leader. The story of Adolf Hitler is a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and hatred. His reign of terror reshaped the course of the 20th century, leading to the loss of countless lives and leaving an indelible mark on humanity. The aftermath of his actions continues to serve as a grim lesson for the world. From the ashes of World War II, nations rose to ensure such horrors never occurred again, establishing international bodies, laws, and treaties aimed at maintaining peace and promoting human rights. Yet, the specter of Hitler's era still looms, raising crucial questions about the nature of power, the allure of demagoguery, and the susceptibility of societies to destructive ideologies. As we reflect on these lessons, we must also confront the ongoing challenges of our time. How do we safeguard our societies from the rise of destructive leaders? How do we foster an environment of understanding, tolerance, and respect for diversity? And ultimately, what can we do to ensure history does not repeat its darkest chapters? Thank you for joining us on Dark Side of the Mind. Today, we've delved into the mind of Adolf Hitler, a figure whose actions continue to cast a long shadow over our world. We've explored his rise, his reign, and the indelible mark he left on history. As we reflect on this journey, we're reminded of the importance of vigilance, education, and empathy in preventing the ascension of destructive leaders. Now, we'd love to hear from you. How do you think societies allow such individuals to rise? And more importantly, what can we do to ensure history does not repeat its darkest chapters? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our journey into history's most sinister minds. Your engagement fuels our exploration. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep growing.